I mean, obviously, I think I know where you stand on the Gragson thing, but what are your thoughts on that?
I think people on Twitter trying to say he was wrong that have never driven a race car before. Hannah Newhouse tweeted that to Nick Bromberg, I think. I thought that was a good point. Like,
I did see
you
that.
don't know what, like, you've never been in his position before. Like, clearly he had to back up to get in his pit stall, and it's not like it's not like a car in a parking lot where you can ease it back and then stop and go forward. Like,
You're in a race.
You're a race. Yeah. Like, you can't, he's not thinking, oh, let me try to hit him and try to, like, hurt his chances of, like, doing well in the race. Like, it was just a typical thing, and I feel like if it was any other driver, it would not nearly have gotten as much attention as it did. I think people are out to get Noah Gragson for some reason, and I don't get it. I think he, like we said, they loved him or hate him, but he's a great character for the sport, and he's really exciting.
I will say this. If I'm in Hemric's shoes, I would do the exact same thing that he did.
Yeah, exactly.
From his perspective, I would be furious as well. And I don't know, maybe that's what, and that's part of the thing too. Gragson, I mean, obviously when you see the situation he was in and you kind of analyze it a little bit more, you can see and you can tell that he did need to back up. Whether he, I don't know. It's, nobody knows, but really honestly, Noah, whether that was intentional or not. But if you're Hemric and you see the car in front of you, especially Gragson, come behind you with guys on pit road and almost run over your guys on pit road, man, I would be furious as well too.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
exactly. Well justified. And the drama of it is great for the sport.
I just wish, man, I wish they did not cut the freaking audio out. And you know what I think the problem was? I genuinely think it wasn't even that they were deliberately trying to cut the audio. It was because the only audio captured was from the PRN broadcast, and they themselves cut it off because they were swearing. And so,
but I
honestly don't think audio exists.
That's the colorful stuff that
will
grow the sport.
They're swearing, cussing on air.
You know what? Drivers have been saying curse words on TV, and no one's getting fined anymore. Like, this is the colorful stuff that grows your sport. I mean, NASCAR can't be afraid of it. Not saying that, but you're probably right. They probably don't have the audio. That's why it didn't exist. But like,
it probably
in the future,
doesn't exist.
We should not be afraid to use that kind of stuff.
I was describing Boys Have At It in that kind of era of NASCAR to my roommate. He's like, man, I would freaking tune in every week. Yeah.
See, this is I don't know. We never watched NASCAR in the 90s, but this feels like stuff like this happening feels like what it was like often. And it was the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series, but you just wish that, like, people being so passionate about on social, like, media after the race, like, you want conversation after the race. No matter what happens, you want conversation.
And you're not talking about a package. You're not talking about Allgaier holding off Truex. You're talking about the fight. And I'm right there rattling off storylines that are already being discussed. So there's just so much more to talk about. Yeah, I agree.